All right, here's this block here. Well, it's not a block. It was a full engine. I tore it apart to a short block. You probably already seen the video where I was pulling the oil pan and the timing cover off the old engine. I was just cleaning this. Boy, why I pulled the heads off of it is because I was going to try to put a set of trick flow heads on it. These were twisted wedges, but the springs were too heavy for the engine itself. So, I mean, it probably would have worked, but as efficiently, it probably wouldn't have been good for the engine. Now being that it was 86 block or engine, yeah, 86 engine. They're supposed to have crappy heads, but this one here had crappy heads. Supposed to be shaped like a kidney bean or something in the combustion chamber, or a heart. Well, now this one here has and it should have been pedestal mounted. These are stud mounted, and it appears to be screw-in stud mounted, which is, I guess, good. I know a lot of people I read on forums said they had a press-in stud mounts, and they weren't good for any type of cams or anything. Well, this thing's gonna be stock, but it's a D20E. I have found the specs online, and I'll post a picture of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these heads back on it. I wanted the trick flows on it really bad, but by the time I wanted to get this car running here soon, and by the time I've found the machine shop I wanted to use, figured out the springs I wanted to use, I don't know, you're talking about maybe another week of me deciphering through forums, reading, trying to figure out what the stock cam needs for springs, because I'm keeping the stock cam. It was just smarter for me to put the heads that came on it back on it, because it did run. And actually it ran, it must have liked it because the exhaust valves were tan. I read somewhere at one time it's supposed to be good for a good burn mixture. So, oh, and it has the giant spark plugs from like the older engines. Yeah, the big old, what was that, 13/16? I think it's 13/16. 13 or 11/16, but the old plugs are 5/8. Yeah, I'm fixing to assemble it back. I pulled the timing cover off I'm just looking off in space. I pulled the timing cover off the other engine so I could have the dipstick up front, like the factory. And I think that I would have clearance issues if I didn't. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this mechanical pump lobe off because I'm going electric. Try to get some of that weight off the centrifugal force, the spinning weight, rotational weight. There we go. I'm gonna take that off. It's not gonna be much, but every little bit's gonna help. And I got some freeze plugs, so I'm gonna tap a little small freeze plug in for this. And I'm gonna clean this engine up, don't worry. Well, I'm gonna make sure ain't no trash in the cylinders for the heads on it. But look at these little freeze plugs. I found them online, and I posted in a Facebook group on the 65 Mustangs asking if anybody's tried that. And they said they did, and luckily they had a part number and everything. So I'm gonna put a freeze plug in that, maybe clean it, put a little silicone and tap her in so she shouldn't leak. I'm gonna try to get this assembled, and I would like to get this running sometime this weekend. We'll see, because I've got plans I want to do, and who knows, I might take a break. I've been on this pretty heavy for the past, week now. All right. I was just going to update you guys. I was out here, I pulled the engine out of the car. I guess I need to catch you guys up with everything. Pulled the trans, pulled the engine, and I got my other engine. It's in the shop. Right now I was pulling the oil pan off of this, the oil pump, the oil pickup. Got to pull the timing cover off, but I was just showing you guys. I'll walk you guys over to the oil pan and put it in the shop. But this is very nasty in here. I explain it, but let me show you the oil pan. You can see the dirt in the oil. Yeah, That's no good. Well, it probably lasts a while, but like I said, I was trying to make the best decision for the car. Look, no engine, progress. And I'll show you the inside of this other motor. The inside of the other motor is what I mean, is how clean it is. It's probably gonna last a lot longer. I mean, it seems a lot cleaner in here. I mean, look at the crank, it's not even stained. I gotta change the pickup. That's why I had to change the pan, the pickup. But let me get over to this old pan. I'm gonna have to clean it, but you can just see, it's even got some sludge built up in here. Let's see if I can get some of that oil on my hand. One hand, it's hard. I don't know if it'll focus, but you could see the dirt and oil. Probably some bearing material. Focus, phone. Do your job. Focus. All right, it's not gonna focus. Mother trucker, dude. Focus. There we go. I'll just take a picture of that. I'm not gonna sit here and fiddle with that all day, but I'll put it in the video. But there's some bearing material in there. I mean, it's got sludge built up. It needed this. That's what I'm working on right now. I just figured I'd throw this in there while I had a second and time. I kind of get carried away working. And so I gotta get off here, put this oil pan off this engine on that other engine so it don't totally run sitting. I'll get all this, once I get it all swapped, I'll end up selling that engine. Somebody needs another engine or wants a core or whatever they want to do with it. Well, anyway, let me get back off here, get back to doing some progressive things. All right, see you guys in a bit. Look at there. Got the engine set in the car. It actually didn't take that long at all. It took about all 20 minutes, probably less than that. I had to reset the cherry picker. I couldn't hit it from here at the front end. I had to come from the side, pull the wheel off. You guys pulled engines before, you know how that goes. I got everything, the valve set, the distributor in place. Hopefully next time you guys see this, we should be able to hear it run. I've got the headers outside. I ordered some mid links to put on it for this car in particular. For this car, for the T5. So I'm right now, they're outside painting. The paint's drying, and I ain't gonna go watch paint dry it. But yeah, they're outside, they'll be on it. Hopefully next time you see this, I'll be attempting to start it. And I'm hoping it starts. It should start. I have confidence it'll start, but been wrong before. All right, I just figured I'd show y'all guys the progress.